Hi guys, it's Sophia, and today I wrote my letter on my grandpa, my dad's dad, and here's the letter. Dear Grandpa, I never got the chance to meet you, and I don't know much about you except the stories that our family talks about. One thing I wish before you passed is to meet you, but that does come with its lengths. I've been told so many stories when I was younger about you. I never got the chance to meet you, but I know you would have been a light, even though there have been some incidents. I've been thinking a lot about our family history and the stories my dad and family has told me over the years. As I sit down to write this letter, I find myself filled with curiosity about your life, especially during your younger years. First, I'd love to hear more about how life was back then. When you were growing up, how you were able to come from Mexico to here to live a better life. What was your daily routine like? How did people entertain themselves? Were there any significant challenges or memorable moments that shaped who you are today? One particular thing I'm incredibly curious about is how you met Grandma. I have heard so many stories that you met her at a train station. Can you share with me how the first interaction went? What were your thoughts and feelings at the time? It must have been quite the journey from the first meeting to building a life together. Speaking of life together, I can't imagine how it must have been raising 5 children at a young age, let alone my grandma being 15 and you 20. What were some of the joys and struggles you faced as a parent? Were there any gender roles or expectations between you and Grandma? When it comes to parenting and household responsibilities, reflecting on your life so far, are there things you wish you could have done differently? Any decisions you made that would have changed if given the chance? I'm always interested in learning from your experiences. On the topic of upbringing, I've always admired the close bond our family shares. Can you tell me more about your approach to parenting and how you and Grandma navigated the challenges of raising children? Where did people live? Where did my tia and tios live? And how did it affect all of them? I often wonder if things would have been different if you had stayed in Mexico. Do you think your life would have taken a different path? Would our family be the same today if you hadn't made the decision to move? As I reflect on your legacy, there are so many questions I wish I could ask you about your experiences and the world you inhabited. I'm curious about the culture you grew up in and how it shaped your perspective, because I know our family is very close. What were the social norms and expectations during the time? I know you didn't go to school, but how did that affect you? How did people interact with each other, and what were the attitudes towards issues like gender roles? I know that was a big thing when you were growing up. I'm also interested in the historical context of your life. What major events were happening in the world around you? I know you died at a pretty young age, so I wonder what things happened when you were alive, and how do they impact you to your daily life? Did you ever feel a sense of acceptance based on your cultural backgrounds or beliefs? I know we had a lot of family here, so I know you always felt protected. On a more personal level, I wonder about the food you enjoyed, the religious traditions you followed, and the type of home you lived in. Now I live in that home, the home you helped build. What were your favorite dishes, and did you have any special family recipes? Because I know Grandma was a great cook, and you loved her food. How did your faith shape your values and beliefs? I know alcoholism was a big thing, and that is one reason why you left. Do you think things would have been different if you didn't drink? Would you still be here? Would you still be with Grandma? I know these are quite a lot of questions, and I may never have the chance or opportunity to hear your answer in person, but I carry your legacy with me always. With love, Sophia. Thank you.